Hey Matt, good to see you again. Speaking of Noel Gregor, how does he look at center?
He looks great. He's a really fast player, and he's strong, has ability to make plays, can score. I've been really impressed with him so far. Absolutely.
And Bob has talked about wanting his potential third line, which maybe you guys will be more productive. So, are you pleased to be in a role where you'll be counted on to provide more offense?
Yeah, if that's where I end up, absolutely. It's I think that would be a good opportunity, for myself and my line mates to, establish ourselves, on the team and bring that secondary scoring that every team needs to be successful and make the playoffs.
And finally, are you aware of what's going on with Dallas and Columbus? And is that something that just is of any concern to the guys in the room?
I literally just read about that, and it's not much of a concern to us here. Obviously it's unfortunate, but for the guys here, we're focused on our group and ways that we can be safe and prevent something like that. And it's been strict, but I think everyone's been doing a good job of it so far.
All right, thank you, Matt.
Yep.
Curtis.
Hi, Matt. You mentioned how you kind of maybe try to, turn things around a little bit in Colorado and really found your game there. Was that a matter of, you know, Jared Bednar or Joe Sack, talking to you about how you can be successful in this league, or what was there sort of a moment that sort of made everything maybe click a little bit?
Well, we've had some really good teams there the past couple of years, and the reason I think that that team has been successful lately is because everyone has a role and they stick to that role. And so I was able to find a role that was successful for me, and and that's just pretty much being a guy that could play against other teams' top lines and shut them down, and also contribute on the score sheet and help the team that way as well. And I think also I learned to become a good penalty killer in this league.
Was there ever a moment where you thought, hey, I might need to pick things up here, I might be out of the league? Was there ever a moment where you maybe thought that to yourself?
No, I've always been confident in myself. I know at the end of my Sharks stint before I got to Colorado, things weren't where I wanted to be, but I've always had that belief, deep down in me that I belong here, and I was able to rejuvenate my career in Colorado, and I think I'm a better player than I ever have been right now.
How do you kind of want to use tonight's scrimmage, sort of sort of replicating a bit of what the game day routine would be like? How do you want to kind of use tonight's scrimmage to help prepare for next week?
It's important, just to get back in the groove of things. I think, not just myself, but everyone here, for the past however long it's been, have been, training in the morning. So, it's going to be a little bit different of a feel, but, to get back in that schedule again. And, I think tonight's going to be a game where it's going to be the most competitive of the scrimmages that we've had. And that's a good thing because we're only 6 days out here, and we got to be sharp for that first game.
You probably have more experience among any of the Sharks players as far as being in a bubble type situation, in a hub type situation with your time at Edmonton. Um, but what did you kind of learn from that experience as far as just trying to stay focused and maybe not let things get to you, maybe from a mental standpoint?
Yeah, I just think the teams that had the most success are the teams that wanted to be there and kind of made the best of it. You can't be in a negative mindset, because you can't do any activities or stuff like that. So you have to keep it fun. There's a good group of guys here, and although we can't do much, we're around each other, and I think we'll make it work.